What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by and say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways every week here on the channel. All you got to do is leave your in-game username in the comments, and I pick out my favorite ones on the weekly Q&A videos. All right, so I guess first PSA before we dive into the video is a reminder of how awesome of a tool Splinter Cards is. I believe it's just splintercards.com, and there's a lot of cool stuff here. Again, they have the pre-sale vouchers tool, which again, it's not pre-sale. This is updated now to the phase 2. So you can put in the amount of SPS you have staked and what you are looking to get in terms of the overall vouchers. It's just a nice little nifty calculator. What I am loving it for is obviously the fact that you can see all the cards here by this different, releases and editions and splinters and rarities. But more specifically, and for the purposes of this video, which we will jump into now, is that you can see abilities. So several new abilities that have come out this edition, this new expansion. For the purposes of this video, I wanted to focus on Amplify because that is one I think that is going to synergize very interestingly with many of the other existing abilities out there, both from monsters and from summoners. So if I click on Amplify here, we can actually see all of the cards that have Amplify available to them. Now, Venari Heatsmith is the only one that is not technically considered a Chaos Legion expansion. It is considered a Chaos Legion reward. So just want to call that out. I mean, again, none of the monsters that you have, you will not get expansion, or you will not get Amplify in the starter deck. And I think that was actually a good nerf. I believe River Nymph initially had it at level 1, and that would have been crazy. So, especially with like Lyra Deep Swimmer, like people just would have been using Amplify left and right in bronze. And so what they've done is with that nerf, they've pushed it out, and so now you are only seeing it at the silver and gold levels. So I haven't gotten all the synergies down, and I'm sure the hive mind overall, the hive mind that exists within the Splinterlands community is going to find the best combos and synergies when it comes to this. But I just wanted to take a look at each splinter and see where their strengths and weaknesses lied in terms of, where and when this Amplify ability will be available. So just breaking it down, we're going to go from left to right. For Venari Heatsmith, which is the first one that we got, at level 6 is when he gets Amplify, and level 6 for a common card is going to be gold. Whereas if we look at some of the other folks here, so the next two, River Nymph, which is a rare card, and Queen Mycelia, so for water and earth respectively, level 4 on a rare card and level 2 on a legendary card, I should say, is actually in silver. So you would be able to play Amplify on both of these splinters in silver. Same deal for Dax Paragon. So this is an epic card as well. You are able to play, you are able to play level 2. So this is where it gets interesting for life. You are able to play level 2 epics in bronze. So this is the only one. So for some reason, and I'm not sure why, I don't know if it was an oversight or if it was intentional, but you can play, so I guess I'm contradicting myself. I didn't even realize this at the beginning, but you can play it at bronze. I'm sorry, you cannot get it in the starter deck, but you can play it in bronze. This is an epic card, so it's not even in the the starter deck, and you would need it at level 2, meaning that you would need 4 BCX, or you need to have a level 2 of this card in order to be able to play it, and also a level 2 summoner available. For Weirding Warrior, a level 4 epic, that's going to be in gold. Now, each of the splinters can use a neutral card, and shockingly enough, or not shockingly at all, there is a neutral card that has Amplify. This is a rare card at level 4. So technically, even though Weirding Warrior, so Death, and Venari Heatsmith, Fire, even though their primary cards or in Splinter cards don't have the ability available until gold level. You can level up a Venari Spellsmith. Now, again, you get Venari Spellsmith in the starter deck, but he does not come with Amplify until level 4. You do get Dispel, which I suppose is nice in the starter deck, but what we're focusing on here is Amplify. So seeing the I guess everything kind of on a level playing field here, or at least not level playing field, but just seeing everything out in the open just made me realize and start to think about what synergies are there for Dax Paragon, or at least for the life, what is that called? Life Splinter. Now, I know that there are a couple of cards out there that have like Magic Reflect, such as Pellicor Mercenary, and there's a Blinding Tank. I forgot what his name is. Actually, maybe we can go to the life cards here. But again, they don't get those abilities until much later. So again, I will do a follow-up video once I can figure out some fun combos. Where is it? Okay, so you get Blinding Reflector, but see, you don't get this until level 5, which would be for a common card, silver, right? So just looking across the board here, the synergies, I'm sure there might be others across previous sets, and we are going to have, you know, a month, probably even a month and a half of this only wild format. So I'm curious to see how this all plays out. So I don't know if this is necessarily the biggest benefit for life, although I would say that as I do more research, and if we can find areas in which Thorns, Return Fire, or, you know, what is it called? Thorns, Return Fire, and Magic Reflect are available at those earlier levels. I mean, even here with Shield Bearer, see, you're not going to have that until the final area. So I don't know if it's necessarily a full benefit yet. I'll be digging more into these combos and synergies. Again, I was just kind of doing my research and thought I'd hit record as I was kind of perusing through Splinter cards. So if you're not using this to study the game meta and just, you know, try to get ahead or learn more about the cards and the new expansion, I would highly recommend it. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I'll keep it nice and short. Just wanted to call it out again and, you know, take a broad look across the Amplify spectrum for the Chaos Legion cards. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Have an awesome rest of your day. More to come soon, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.